Like Oscar party.
I bet this is the first person to ever give their Oscar away for an orgy in the press room.
And how old were you this time?
I was 16 at the time, and he was 40.
A tweet from 2018 just allegedly resurfaced, and it allegedly changes everything about Jared Leto's story. A tweet where Dylan Sprouse called out Jared Leto for sliding into the DMs of models aged 18 to 25. Then, in a shocking twist of events, James Gunn replied to that infamous tweet, implying he allegedly knew Jared Leto was sliding into DMs of people way younger than the accusation was clear.
Are we done with Jared Leto yet? The actor was just accused of sexual misconduct by 10 women in a new BBC documentary.
But Jared Leto stayed silent for 8 years, until the BBC documentary Hollywood's Dark Secret made it undeniable.
He told me, I would like you to call me daddy. Here in California, the age of consent is 18. He just kind of shrugged it off like it wasn't a huge concern for him.
Now, rumors are circulating about Let's connection to Ellen, a rumor that Ellen allegedly played her part way back in 2014 when Miley Cyrus was 21 and was rumored to be hooking up with Leto, who was 42. That's a 21-year age gap, and Ellen allegedly gave it a platform. And now, sources allegedly claim Miley Cyrus has dropped the truth about what Ellen allegedly did for Leto. The access, the platform, the alleged protection that comes with a daytime TV empire. While Dylan Sprouse allegedly saw the pattern in 2018, tweeted it, and was allegedly left hanging by an industry that allegedly protects its own. Until now. Because the DMs don't lie. The tweet has a timestamp, and the truth about Jared Leto has receipts.
I mean, we were there for the Miley moment, and
we were there in the crowd.
We had fun, and it looked like she was having fun.
With all the drama that is surrounding Jared Leto right now, people have just made a shocking realization that way back in 2018, Dylan Sprouse didn't just send a tweet, he sent a warning. You see, on May 16th, 2018, Dylan Sprouse began a seemingly random feud with a guy he had never met before, and it was none other than Jared Leto. Dylan tweeted, "Yo at Jared Leto, now that you've slid into the DMs of every female model aged 18 to 25, what would you say your success rate is?" Sprouse was 25 at the time, and Jared Leto was 46. This was a Disney star calling out an Oscar winner, publicly, on the record, for the world to see. But then, things got even weirder when James Gunn, the Guardians of the Galaxy director, the future Superman architect, decided to reply with 4 words that allegedly hit harder than any blockbuster. He starts at 18 on the internet. Now the implication was clear. James Gunn's sarcastic remarks seem to imply to many that Leto may have been targeting women younger than 18 in person. Gunn's response carried a heavier punch than Sprouse's initial remark, and now that allegations against Leto are piling up, this tweet might renew scrutiny.
Dylan Sprouse doing this is also the reason Jared Leto is never, ever going to come back to play the Joker again. And that's because after Dylan Sprouse tweeted it, James Gunn responded with this, saying he starts at 18 on the internet, implying that Jared Leto's basically into American Beauty type stuff. James Gunn, who's running the DCU now, is very interested in bringing back...
When James Gunn made his biting comment online, many just brushed it off as some banter between celebrities. But recently, multiple women have reportedly accused Jared Leto of inappropriate and predatory behavior. Anyways, that tweet allegedly sat there for 8 years, while Leto allegedly kept working, kept winning, kept headlining. And now, the BBC documentary Jared Leto, Hollywood's Dark Secret, allegedly proved Sprouse right.
Let's turn now to Jared Leto, facing disturbing new allegations from 10 women accusing him of misconduct, including grooming and statutory.
10 women, 4 of whom were underage. From 2002 to 2016, all were talking about Jared Leto's true nature. Now, here is where Ellen plays a part in this story, because Dylan's tweet wasn't allegedly the only warning. Ellen allegedly played her part too. You see, back in February 2014, Lupita Nyong'o sits on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Oscar nominee, rising star, and Ellen allegedly asks about the rumors about her and Jared Leto.
You're
you're actually in tabloids as well, which means you've really made it, because there's rumors that you and Jared Leto are together.
But I thought Miley Cyrus broke us up. That was the last thing I heard.
I'm sorry.
The rumor in the tabloids at the time was that Lupita and Leto were cozying up at the Crosby Street Hotel in New York. Now, Lupita, knowing it was nothing but rumors, joked that Jared was with Miley Cyrus. The audience laughed. Ellen smiled. And just like that, the story got normalized and it got a national platform. Entertainment? Cute, harmless. But here's what wasn't cute. Miley Cyrus was 21. Jared Leto was allegedly 42. That's a 21-year age gap, and various outlets had already reported they were hooking up, and that Miley had stayed over his house in LA in early February of that year. And Jared Leto reportedly doesn't do girlfriends. And Ellen turned it into a punchline. On the same couch where she allegedly told America to be kind, while allegedly platforming a relationship between a 21-year-old pop star and a 42-year-old man. The same man Dylan Sprouse would allegedly accuse of sliding into teenage DMs 4 years later. The same man James Gunn would allegedly imply goes even younger. And Ellen's show was allegedly the washing machine used to normalize his behavior, where the alleged predator gets cleaned up and sold back to America as a heartthrob. Not surprised. Another monster in Hollywood, 8 women who have no connection with each other making the same accusations. Well, the eyes are there to scare. Wow. So sick of hearing these men in power intentionally underage, needy, vulnerable girls. What is wrong with them? The man leads a cult. There have been rumors of him exploiting women for years. It's shameful that Hollywood keeps hiring him. Yeah, I'm so bummed, but it's not the first time. There's been rumors, allegations for years. I think his girlfriend now is much younger than him. Here's the thing, I am so bummed he's messing with his face with plastic surgery. He is now looking different. He's one of those guys that gets severe as he gets older, but he's trying to stop time. So talented, and awesome band, actor, etc. Here's always about the fetish, sexy thing, even back then.
How old were you this time?
I was 16 at the time, and he was 42. He did email me, and then very quickly it turns into this whole like thing on the phone, saying all these like things that you shouldn't say to a child.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Now, Jared Leto had the Oscars, the Joker, Morbius, Tron, Ares, the European tours, the Mars Island retreats where fans allegedly paid $6,499 to meditate with him in white robes. The French magazine L'Officiel allegedly called it the cult of Jared Leto, and through all of it, the allegations allegedly stayed buried. The 2005 New York Post report about a 33-year-old aggressively pursuing teen models. The 2012 DJ Alley Tells Facebook post, the 2025 Airmail article, 9 women, the 2026 BBC documentary, 10 women, 4 underage, and through every single one, Leto allegedly kept working and the industry allegedly protected him. Page 6 allegedly reported that he lost a role in Barry Levinson's assassination in 2025, but the excuse was that Tron, Ares underperformed. Not the women, not the crimes, a spreadsheet, while the BBC allegedly corroborated accounts with friends, family, pictures, messages. 2 former 30 Seconds to Mars staffers allegedly said they were uncomfortable, that the age gap was way too big, that everyone allegedly knew. And allegedly, nobody stopped it. But it gets even worse, because the people who allegedly spoke up, they allegedly got ignored. The people who allegedly stayed silent, they allegedly got rewarded. Dylan Sprouse tweeted. James Gunn replied, and Hollywood allegedly kept casting Leto. Ellen allegedly platformed his love life, made it entertainment. While Miley Cyrus was allegedly 21, he was allegedly 42, while the DMs allegedly went to 18-year-olds, while Gunn allegedly implied they started even younger, and the machine allegedly kept turning. Because in Hollywood, allegedly, the Oscar matters more than the victim. The box office matters more than the truth. And a tweet from a Disney star allegedly gets buried under the premiere carpet, and now Leto allegedly denies everything. I have never assaulted anyone in my entire life. These claims are absolutely and categorically false. He's allegedly planning a European tour, still defiant, still working, still the Joker, while the women allegedly remain footnotes, and Sprouse's tweet allegedly remains the one receipt that never expired. Now, think about this. In 2014, Ellen allegedly joked about Miley and Leto on her couch. In 2018, Sprouse allegedly called out Leto's DMs. Gunn allegedly implied the age was even lower, and for 8 years, Leto allegedly kept collecting trophies, while the women allegedly stayed quiet until the BBC allegedly gave them a microphone, and the connection allegedly undeniable. Ellen's couch allegedly sanitized the rumors, made them cute, made them entertainment, while Sprouse's tweet allegedly exposed the pattern, made it public, made it real, and Hollywood allegedly chose the couch over the tweet, the platform over the warning, the brand over the truth, until now, when the documentary allegedly made both impossible to ignore. Because Dylan Sprouse allegedly knew in 2018, James Gunn allegedly knew in 2018, and Ellen DeGeneres allegedly knew in 2014, when she allegedly joked about a 21-year-old and a 42-year-old, while telling America to be kind, and the kindness allegedly never made it to the girls in his inbox, or the teenagers in his motel rooms, or the victims who allegedly watched their alleged predator dance on Ellen's stage and keep dancing for 8 more years.